Wow. Both. Yeah. Chicken dip was kind of better. Oh, so you made it better purposely? So you made it better purposely? My aunt invited us to our house next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. 26.
Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Quad Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Hey, next, thank you.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off.
So I did next, I didn't care.
Return starts from inside the 5. Physical running fights off the defender. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, so this drive is going to begin with good field position. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Yes.
Fires it to his target.
Come on, bro.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback.
Nigga, you know it's going to be different for us.
And his defense now gives their own offense great field position.
You ain't going to be able to see what he wear.
Oh, here comes the reverse.
That's not glitchy. They do that shit on purpose so niggas ain't both wearing the dark colors.
So it's 2nd and 1.
Helmer fans,
I actually think it's smart.
Into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it
potentially but on here,
and it gives him another opportunity to.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all.
If you away and you wear the dark color, then it's going to automatically make the away team wear white. But I mean the home team wear white. But on his screen, he probably got on a different color.
7-0. Now they get set to kick it away.
Yellow and blue.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
That ain't a glitch. They do that on purpose. What? Hell yeah.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field.
Yeah.
See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking for some space.
Like, come on, bro.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backfield.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Yeah, nigga, I ain't trying to hear none of that.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play?
The first time your fucking linebacker ran right past the pulling guard. So I'm not trying to hear none of that.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw. It's Harris. He's moving out of the pocket now.
Like, why didn't you bend go up?
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Shit. Can't even change the play. Can't hot route.
From the shotgun,
like, come on, bro. Like, that ain't cheating. He complaining about that, but that is just straight cheating. Nigga didn't even touch him, bro.
Gotta give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
All right, Daddy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a deep throw.
Like, who are you throwing it to?
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Already up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. Has the first down.
Right?
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline that penalty. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Wow, you that again?
And now
come on, my shit lagged.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run
I wasn't even lagging until that
great
play.
Execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Wolverines will line up.
They try to do me dirty in the birdie. Like, come on, bro. What speed is your D lineman? 95? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll be brought down. 4th and goal. The team and this defense come up with a huge stop. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. This one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last
tuberculosis.
This defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in.
Come on, bro. Give me a sack or something.
Good pass rush there on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a bullet pass to the left side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Fuck y'all niggas. Because I knew what the fuck he was doing. How the fuck he still beat him on a route? Like, I know what this nigga is about to do.
There's the snap.
Look, he's throwing it. Look at that. Look at that.
And now another deep ball here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw again. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And this is dropped.
The fact that he even touched that is wild, right, Black? Come on, Black. Black.
Tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Like, come on. Thank you.
He dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to launch it deep again.
Out of bounds. Come on, bro.
Touchdown, Rebels. Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line.
Bro, 83. Do something, but get the fuck out my way.
Back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's caught downfield.
That's not on me, is it?
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Harris. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down.
Oh, always long blitz on third down. Come here, I got something for you.
It's incomplete. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on fourth down.
Like what, bro? I didn't even get to snap the ball. Like,
double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious.
Only playing Eddie, bro. Only playing Eddie.
Playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He's going to take off here. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback in pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Rebels line it up with first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense.
that should have been like a fumble, bro. He just reached the ball out. Like, come on.
Just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. It's a nice score to remember.
He do about this nigga green thing, bro. I'm not even surprised, bro. He'll give you way more shit than he give me, brother.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
I haven't fumbled not once. Surprisingly. Every opening kickoff we play, I always fumble. Like, every opening kickoff.
Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going.
Every opening kickoff, brother. Every opening kickoff.
Pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
He'd be good at the half.
Have first and 10 here. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz.
I don't know.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on the
like
screen.
What? Come! Oh my God!
No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Harris. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is dropped.
Like, oh my God, let that be one of this nigga people. He catching the ball. Y'all gotta stop this. Yo, nigga, that's a free form high pass in his hand. Catch the fucking ball.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Finds his man. It's Carter. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down.
What you want, Eddie?
Offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The back's got it. And they finally
leave the R1 alone, bro.
Well, I feel like they called that.
You can. You literally can. Who I sound like? Who I sound like? You can. You literally can.
Perfect third down situations, much more manageable.
All right.
Now we'll see if they can convert.
To the air. It's Harris. Defense is coming out.
Like, come on.
Target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That's not taunting. I be in the zone. I never said that shit. You'll get the carrying on. I've never said that shit.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's running out of time.
Oh my God! Like, come on.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So they just giving this nigga Eddie what he need at the right time. Nigga,
after the second down
he do.
Completion, will have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage.
Great catch, shorty.
In the second quarter.
Well, this
Right,
is
it
why
wasn't
this
good.
guy's
It was
one of the
great.
top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense can.
Like, come on, Kyle. You see that shit?
Losing 3 yards there. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back. It's Harris. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out back to the end zone.
Let's go. He going deep. Y'all know he going deep. That's all he like to do is go deep. Y'all know he going deep.
Play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball.
Me blitzing. Like, come on. Like, how is he open? How is he open?
This would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the
Yeah, I'm going to keep backing niggas up. Like, how was he running past him?
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's going to take another shot right here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Luck is for Irish. I'm black.
Takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final.
I didn't even look at the time. I was not worried about no time, brother.
And that will do it for the
You feel me, Kyle?
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Nigga just running past niggas. I back him up 15 yards and they still almost get the ball. Like, come on, bro.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Well, the onside kick is recovered and the gamble pays off. And the
Just
coach
Eddie
will
just
decide to
cheating.
accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Cheating ass Eddie, man.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Like, come on. Like, what?
He escapes one man, but he'll be
Do it again then.
and taken down.
Should have thrown it then.
Let's come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark.
Like, come on. It wasn't even cover 4. That's man.
For a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Like, these niggas unhistickable. Like, I go to histick a nigga and he just, come on.
Third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's a toss play to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Like,
He finds his target. He has
only
the
Eddie, bro. The fuck play is that even is?
First and goal right there. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Wow, that is crazy.
Rebels. And they will twist the second half lead. Kicking team on now for the extra point. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Literally don't know what this guy talking
Offense
about.
comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. We're going to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Especially when you killing a nigga like Eddie.
Play action here on first down.
Sweaty Eddie. Sweaty Eddie.
He's got it for a big game.
Come on, Sweaty Eddie. Got something for you. Keep blitzing.
Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Bro, his niggas on roids.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks.
Like what, bro? What is his block shed?
It's easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship.
Yeah, get quiet when I ask that.
Back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So This is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Because that's
Second down
your
play
man.
coming up. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Quick throw to the left side.
Like what?
As he just overthrew his receiver.
Oh, why y'all doing this to me? Like what? We were supposed to play Charm City Saturday, but they backed out.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. As a design quarterback keeper, he's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Snags the quick throw.
Nigga, you couldn't play QB ever.
Good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off.
You couldn't play QB ever, bro.
On a tight game
Ever.
like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And he stopped.
Be true to yourself. Know who you are.
So second and 6.
Ain't nothing wrong with being QB. Everybody can't be Lamar. I had to figure that out when I was young. I wanted to be Donovan McNabb, but God made me like Ray Lewis.
Second down after
You know what I'm saying?
Previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made over the middle.
You said you was QB for 2 plays.
How about the
Nigga, what the fuck is that? Like what?
He didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing. And a good
They was
job
up
of
by
squeezing that
30
in.
and he had to hand the ball off. They wanted him to hand the ball
The crowd
off.
coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough.
Everybody switch off, nigga. This the league. This the league. Tell him, Eddie. If you ain't switching off, you ain't trying.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Harris. He's moving out of the pocket.
Like what? Yo.
He's brought down.
Bro, I threw the fucking football, bro. Like,
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal.
these niggas just automatically know where to be. This is crazy.
But no more than that.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion.
Oh, my
but
God.
This defense is just flying around. They make the catch. They have nowhere to go after.
And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
You know, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No
Hold on, let me
points
get
as
it.
he's
Let me
off
get it up
target.
close and personal.
Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
Usable. Let's go.
The ball knocked loose. Defense.
What is it then, Eddie? What is it then, Eddie? You want to challenge that? Okay. 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 This nigga high. Eddie over here doing drugs, y'all.
Not the news.
Talking about that ain't no goddamn fumble. That was your pride. That was your pride.
We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Wolverines.
That was clearly a fumble, Eddie.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Come on.
exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Like what?
It's a loss of 2.
This shit is, bro. The play is not designed for to go up the middle.
Situation in 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Let's go!
Michigan. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage
and
make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.
Nigga, that's the only play this nigga couldn't stop all game. I don't know what else is run. Anything else, niggas is getting crunch timed on that bitch. Kept it crunched out that motherfucker. That's the only play that been getting me some. You feel me? When in doubt, the jet toss pass has been doing it. You see, he knew what play I've been running. That's how much what was going to run. That's how much I've been running that bitch.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The freshman is brought down after a really
got a
solid
fucking nigga that's running niggas over.
To the line.
Like, who don't really got on his team?
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Right, okay.
Great job on that offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this.
But why can't none of my linemen, my star defensive linemen, bust through the field like yours do?
Run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Dana. Hey, baby. What you doing? You said what? You got a foul for me? Thank you. Say stop cheating, Eddie. Say sweaty Eddie, stop cheating, nigga. Get him! Bro.
It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Good.
Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Like what? What?
So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive.
Say stop cheating, Eddie.
And get a touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's
Say
stop
cheating, Eddie.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming.
Make them fumble, man.
The ball trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Getting spooky in here. It's getting. Come on, bro. Niggas just threw it right over. It's like, come on. Niggas is back up 15 yards off of him. It's no way he should be running past anybody. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Okay? Slow down. Slow down. Stop stuffing your mouth.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Bro, don't try to turn up, bro. Don't. You haven't been singing those songs all game. Stop. Cut that out. Cut that out. Yep. Damn,
And the Michigan offense back out on the field.
She over here eating the chips like a caveman.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Harris.
Like, yo, like this nigga, how does he get back there so fast every single time, bro?
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late.
Do your big one.
Sacked.
Do your big one.
Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Wow.
The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Rebels offense is back out. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Like, bro!
You quit? Let's go, man.